Whilst Nigerians' political waters boiled and rumbled with the sound of deep thunder, there were those whose influence either generated more heat or contributed in calming the tense atmosphere. In the same vein, there were those whose utterances and actions pushed the electorates into taking certain decisions. In this video, we present the top 10 individuals and groups whose influence were as striking as lightning and as piercing as the harmattan cold. The UK and US government take the number 10 position. They were involved long before Nigerians went to the polls. In doing so, their major goal was to ensure an election devoid of violence of any kind, and they intervened even when voting was ongoing, especially when they suspected any ploy to hijack the electoral wishes of the people. Without their involvement, Nigerians would still be wearing garments of hopelessness. Lai Mohammed and Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka fight it out for the number 9 position. For Lai Mohammed, he will be remembered as the tireless whistleblower of the 2015 general elections, with the constant alarms he raised over PDP schemes to either rig or scuttle the polls altogether. One could safely argue that his glasses were meant to detect evil. However, the distance. Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, the outspoken Catholic priest, in his message on New Year's Eve, urged President Jonathan to quietly resign for failing as the nation's president. Even though the comment sparked extensive debate, it did not go without an effect on some of the electorates. And now, when the goddess of television, Christiana Amanpour, is a number 8. The CNN presenter played a remarkable role in shaping the 2015 general elections, and she unleashed questions like missiles each time she hosted any of the two candidates. Her program and professionalism, without a doubt, helped majority of our Nigerian viewers in choosing the path to follow. Getting on with the influencers of the 2015 elections, the foreign media is the number 7. They were actively involved in the struggle to liberate the Nigerian state and never hesitated in stating the facts. An example of this is an editorial published by The Economist on the 7th of February 2015, in which Jonathan was described as a failed president. The editorial, more than anything else, created ripples and changed minds. We have the Showres team on number 6, Sahara reporters. Bold, fearless and authoritative, they raised several alarms and paralyzed schemes meant to cripple the people's wishes. Their searchlight, as usual, was sharp, penetrating, and it picked out the tiniest mechanisms from the darkest corners. They published results from across polling units nationwide before the official announcement, a move that caused frustration in the PDP's camp. Call Sahara reporters the symbol of justice, and you won't be wrong. Showres team are highly commended. And at number 5, we have the social media warriors, a selfless group of people who sacrificed their time, resources, and energy in ensuring that the gospel of change reached the very foundation of the earth. They were tireless, determined, vocal, and very committed, even in the face of attacks. In fact, names such as Kayode Ogudamisi, Omojuwa, Abiyamo, Tonya Kabogu, Emeka Okpara, Precious Eze, Aisha Alubankudi, Rose Peter Graham, Funsho Arogudade, Lateef Durosami, Susan Enshaw, Godwin Odusami, Professor Chris Wakobia, the Sahara Reporters crew, Olu Adegoke, and so many more were some of the resilient warriors who remained at the battlefield till the very end, and whose backs suffered 1 or 2 scratches. Olusegun Obasanjo makes another appearance, taking the number 4 position on this occasion of the top 10 influencers of the 2015 general elections. Baba distanced himself from the PDP when he dramatically tore his membership card before the press. The incident, so dramatic, had a significant influence on the outcome of the elections. Obasanjo is an elder statesman and a crafty politician with foresight. Number 3 produces an unbelievable pair of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Goodluck Jonathan. Bola Tinubu insisted on the actualization of a change in Nigeria and turned down offers from a desperate ruling party that wanted to hang on to power even when the move was against public opinion. Goodluck Jonathan. He projected a negative influence and his inability to provide good governance imbued Nigerians with the determination to bundle him out of office at the height of his hope. General Muhammadu Buhari takes the number 2 place for the second time in his determination to exterminate the endemic corruption in Nigeria, influence voters into electing him as president. And on the number 1 position, ladies and gentlemen, in this category goes to the electoral umpire, Professor Atairu Jega. He is the unsung hero of the 2015 elections who vehemently refused to compromise his integrity even when threats of indefinite suspension and all sorts stared at him in the face. For the sake of the Nigerian democracy, he insisted on justice and a transparent election that gave flesh to the Nigerian democratic values. His influence cannot be overemphasized, and it landed Nigerians a rare victory. Whilst Nigerians have spoken in plain terms in deciding those who wear crowns of leadership at the end of the 2015 general elections, posterity will judge each of these names for the role they played in the build-up to the elections and how the highly anticipated contest eventually turned out. We would like to state that the names mentioned in this category represent the opinions of majority of Facebook respondents. Please note that at no point did we attempt to influence the opinions.